It's pretty outstanding to have faith in the strides humanity has created within the previous couple of thousand years. If you asked somebody from 1000 before Christ, however the world conjointly the stars were shaped, they'd most likely tell you that it absolutely was the work of gods. Remarkably, we not solely have a reasonably sensible plan of how the universe was formed billions of years ago. However, we even have a pretty good guess of how it'll end. Not only will we perceive how our world came to be, however, we will also make a case for phenomena all around us on Earth and in the skies. The better part is that we have a tendency to learn additional of each single day. In physicists Stephen Hawking and Leonard Mlodinow's popular pop science book, The Grand Design, we get all of this newest science associate in nursing more. Readers get to witness the fascinating story of how scientists have unraveled the most important mysteries of our universe. With that, we get an exciting hint at what we might discover next. These are 3 of the 4 most fascinating lessons I got out of this book. 1. Reality depends on wherever you're and the way you see things. 2. Our understanding of house and time may be a lot deeper as a result of Einstein. 3. We got lucky to be where we are in this increasing universe. Are you excited to urge a far better understanding of the grand design? Let's get right into it. Lesson 1. Your reality is exclusive to your perspective and will take issue from what others understand as reality. In 2004, town of Monza, Italy, created a remarkable law. It says that folks may now not keep cyprinid in an exceedingly snake-like bowl. Why? They said that the method curved glass distorts a goldfish's vision of the planet is cruel. Interesting, if you're thinking that concerning it. I mean, however will we recognize we live within the true, ingenuous version of reality? Truth be told, all folks see things in our own unique reality, supported the data our senses send to our brain. This means number 2 realities are the same. For example, if you see a building, this is your retina catching the approach light weight is scattered by a building-like form, and your brain offers you the image of a building. You think the items you see are reality is merely that individuals used those self-same senses you have got and created scientific laws that are accepted as correct. Since your sight abides by these laws, you believe your reality is that the correct one. So by this definition of reality, who's to mention the cyprinid isn't living really as correct and proper as ours? Hypothetically speaking, if that goldfish were to conduct experiments and make laws that govern the planet around them, they'd disagree from our laws. However, they would operate in his own version of reality. In short, the truth you experience and believe to be correct isn't from now on valid than the other organism. Though they'll all see and knowledge the world differently, all of them have the potential to create scientific laws that accurately justify their experiences. Lesson 2. Einstein took our understanding of house and time to a way deeper level. At the age of simply 26, Albert Einstein single-handedly revolutionized physics as we all know it. His theory of special relativity theory evidenced that the approach every one people experiences time is relative. How is this possible? Image out you're in an heavier-than aircraft, flying nearly the speed of sunshine. As you fly, a beam of light pulsing frequently from the plane's tail to the nose. From what you'll see, this light is often going at a standard speed. Except for someone on the bottom observation you fly by, the sunshine can instead be moving at a forward angle when it bounces. But the issue is, the speed of light ought to be constant for everyone, despite how briskly you would possibly be traveling. Thus once you believe the very fact that speed equals distance/time and therefore the speed of sunshine is the same for each you within the plane and the person on the ground, it doesn't add up. You see the sunshine differently. this method your notion of time is different. In short, the quicker you're shifting, the slower time receives for you. Compared to a person's status, nevertheless. Then we've Einstein's theory of general relativity, which changed the entirety we recognize approximately gravity. Einstein believed that size is an aggregate of each area and time, which he referred to as area time. To get a draw close of this, photograph a billiard desk. With no gravity, the desk could be straight, and matters on it may flow round freely. Because of gravity, there may be a weight inside the desk center, making it warp and inflicting the entirety to transport across the center. This is how the gravity of a massive famous person like our solar could make a sun device of the planet's orbit round it. Lesson 3. Our region on this increasing universe is specific, sufficient to permit us to exist. It's quite loopy to assume that it became up till lately that we ultimately defined how our universe started. Not best did we get a terrific concept of the way and wherein it began. However, we additionally recognize now that its miles nevertheless increasing. This concept passed off in 1929 while astronomer Edwin Hubble found that quite a great deal each galaxy round us is shifting far from Earth. He additionally observed that as they get further, the rate they journey is getting quicker. The best rationalization became that our universe is growing, and due to the fact it's growing, scientists found out it were smaller at one time. From here, scientists ought to rewind the enlargement of the universe all of the matter to the factor while all of the count number of the universe became tightly packed right into a small place of unimaginably excessive density and temperature. They agree with that an explosion or the Big Bang set the universe in motion. After this explosion and the enlargement, it became not anything greater than desirable fortune that our Earth became an area appropriate for existence to begin. Earth lives inside the livable zone, that's the proper place. This is each a terrific distance from the solar and out of the matter from massive and negative meteorites. This best distance from the solar, now no longer too near or too far. Also, it guarantees that maximum of the water on our planet isn't boiling or icy. Some might also additionally provide an explanation for our best role inside the universe because the hand of God. Most astronomers and physicists today, the authors included, agree with it became simple antique success that were given us here. Either manner, its miles, quite remarkable. The Grand Design Review. There's simply so tons to this technology that it receives difficult to wrap your head round all of it. Still, I like coming across those thoughts so I can at the least start to recognize them. The authors do a reasonably desirable task at explaining matters in your common person. The Grand Design is a charming book that I honestly enjoyed, specifically due to the brand new perspective.